on the porch. When you meet him,
Are you sure he'll be?
he's bound to be sitting. He used to steal for
What's in it for me?
a decent bit of coin.
It's a deal.
In the meantime, I'll try and get this place cleaned up a bit.
How come it's...
It wasn't all old Marish used to say, Betty, this place has to shine, and everyone must find what he's looking for here, see? Except we couldn't for a while, so it's up... Care then?
Easy. Easy. Nice and slow.
Oh! Greetings to you, friend. Lord be with you. That looks like a bloody expensive horse.
This is sharp enough as it is.
God bless you.
Was möchtest du, mein Herr?
I'm interested in bronze
Warum?
Well, they cast a church bell in the Sassaum.
And yet it is, but it's a new era. Mein Fa...
If I understand correctly...
Ja, genau. Ich verstehe. There's a lot of talk about hot pieces right now, eh? But I have to warn you, they do not exactly come cheap. Andererseits, with a gun from me, you can be sure it will not go off.
I'll have a look.
I hope you find what you're looking for next time, good sir.
Welcome. You're lucky. I was just about to close. Greetings. What?
I...
How can I?
I'll have a...
I was glad to be of help to you.
Careful!
Sir. Did you hear that
It
noise
happens.
last night?
Just watch where you're going next time.
God bless.
I'm looking for a fella called...
What's that got to do with me?
Could you tell me more about the...
In case you haven't caught on yet, he's got this place under his thumb.
And where can...
Christ. You're a bit slow, ain't you? He's kind of our...
Right.
Well, this doesn't seem too bad.
Greetings. Do you need something?
I'll have a look. Show me your way.
It
Nothing
happens.
to your life.
Which way you're going next?
So much to do.
What would you like?
What's new in...
Oh, there was this bloke here. He said he was looking for a blacksmith. I think he said... And
That doesn't sound... I need a...
it would be... And...
I'd like to...
all right.
Agreed. Here's the money.
I knew we'd come. Your bed's ready.
I'm looking for...
You'd be surprised.
So you know where I can...
Look here, youngster. Whether I know him or not, the main thing is...
I might be a stranger, yeah. But everyone had to come...
Well, that's true enough. This ale, although if you need something, ask, and he might even tell you something about that bastard. I never liked him much anyway.
You're talking as if he's not here anymore.
Kurva. Just go and see Chenyak. I don't know nothing.
Coming right up. There. It looks better already.
Oh well. Now just there.
Why is this?
All sticky. Looks like a late one again today.
I'm looking for a
Aye,
Why not?
because and you don't look like...
I simply have to find him. And I could, so don't fuck with me, or I'll have you.
You know what? If you think you're tough, he's always on the... And if you get through that alive...
You don't... I'm sure there is...
Of course there is. Ever since this town...
I don't have any problem.
Most times a fella tells me that. Anyway, you'll find... And if you get...
I'll be...
All right.
Can we talk?
Crap.
Why bother? It's plain.
You don't. Let's leave Goliath out of it. It'll...
I'm looking for goats.
Aye.
But he used to come...
Aye. Only this time some burly lads.
Do you know them?
No. And that's pretty odd. Seeing as how they don't use...
Why did they give him such a beating?
Well... Goatskin is a right knobhead. But I reckon this time... The last week he was coming, throwing glint around.
And does this lord...
He didn't say. We reckoned he made us...
What happened to Ghost?
No word. If you go on, he goes after drunk.
All right.
Gods, he's got a dent in his forehead you could use for a game of...
Why didn't you defend?
He is and he ain't. I'm no saint. I ain't saying we don't look out for each other.
I'm sure you know the town better than me.
Between the horse market and Hradek, and then there's the big bathhouse. It belongs to some...
Any others?
None I...
Thanks.
I wish you luck then. He ain't the brightest, but he's... Once you're done...
If you've got some job, so what kind of work?
A job. Just a little test. What?
When our Lord Jesus Christ commanded us to repent, he wanted to...
Well, which estate has the greatest reformatory potential?
The commoners.
Correct! The Reformation must...
I knew right away that the people who meet here in the hole are a different bunch.
You thought we were just pauper, but now let's see. Last, who is the rightful king of Bohemia?
Wenceslas.
Indeed. All right. Maybe this will disappoint you a little, but it concerns Wenceslas's brother. It's he who will secure your place in our humble company.
Are you not mixed up with them?
The millers are just... They care little for the future of the kingdom. They care only about the future of their shady deals. We call ourselves the Guild. We profess the ideals of equality and brotherhood. Our only law is the Holy Bible. Worldly justice is as fickle as a common whore, yielding to those who are in power.
Justice for me or the gallows. Aren't you afraid to end up there?
Friend, one must be willing to suffer for the truth. Sigismund is a... As long as we go against Sigismund...
What if I go and tell the bailiff you're... Just out of courtesy.
Go ahead. Perhaps you are one of the lucky ones who are not... Maybe you don't mind selling a piece of your conscience by ratting. As for me, I will go to the town hall, but you...
Don't worry. I think the same of... Tell me about your operation.
We are who we are, and we do what... Like the early church, I'm in charge. Goliath is the knuckles, but we're all... We share the profits equally, but we don't do it for the wealth. We want to drive Sigismund out of this town.
How can I join you?
You want to join us already? That's great. We're not particular about formality.
Here's to the Guild.
To the Guild. That reminds me. I'd like to throw a feast for the poor.
Didn't you say you were just ordinary...
We are. And this is where Sigismund comes in. Me? Listen, Sigismund seized land down in the valley near Pach and built his personal warehouse on it, right under our noses as a provocation. There he stores fancy foods and gifts for his commanders. And for that red-bearded gob of his. Sausages, smoked meats, foreign spices, and more. Fancy delicacies from Italy, Hungary, Slavonia, and all the other shitholes where he owns land. While we're eating porridge and cabbage all the time. You, and as a knight, let's see...
Money?
I told you Sigismund was cabbage. Get at least one head from the greengrocer and let him eat for once what we have in our bowls almost every day. But I'm warning you, no, don't even think about slitting anyone's... The job isn't to punish some poor sod on gut.
Got it. What's the...
You'll give it to the beggar. It's not hard to find poor people in the town. Just go to the gate. There are also tents full of them in Minas. When you're done...
Sigismund will be fucking livid, he can't... Can I expect any help from you?
If you need some tools, that's all I can...
How about some...
Keep a few sausages.
I prefer...
Jesus looked around. How hard...
I know where you're going with this.
Let's get to...
All right.
Good luck.
I'm sorry. I wasn't paying attention.
It's like I'm invisible or something.
What would you like?
I don't want to yell. Come close. You're new here. Has Chenyek talked the head off?
We spoke.
I'll give you some good advice to start with. Don't listen to his... It's just bullshit, by the way.
It sounded pretty convincing.
Aye. Chenyek can... Chenyek talks about sharing stuff. It's horse. It's every man for himself down here. And Chenyek just gives it...
Are you saying he lied?
More like, he didn't tell... I heard from friends that Sigismund, the kind of wine that you don't often see... I have a buyer for it. So if you...
That sounds reasonable.
I knew we'd get it. The wine is in a... If you find it and bring it to me, I'll give you a better price. So think about it. The buyer I got is
I'll look for it. Chenyek said you could give me some gear.
all that talk about equality. But when it comes to lockpicks, here's something you might...
Thank you. I'm interested in
Plato?
the guild.
Right. Generally speaking, we are just at least that's what they like to call us. But if we're the dregs of the city, we still hold our bare arse.
Tell me about yourself.
Don't you have anything better to do? All right. I'm from Kut. I studied at the university in Prague, and let me tell you this.
You mean that
A great wind will come and sweep away that which has no firm roots. Then the rain comes and moistens the soil so that...
Could you stop with the metaphors?
You're not stupid. There's not much more I could... Except maybe when this is all... Farewell.
I'll be right there.
How many have I had?
Here it is.
Who are you off to see smelling like that? How can I help you? What smells good? And I was beginning to worry what that was. But it's just you.
I'll have some wine.
I'm sorry.
Nice and slow.
Did I imagine it?
I heard something.
Quick! Quick!
Gah! Easy, good horse.
Be careful. It's not safe here.
I brought you...
The celebration is over and done with. Everything's going well. I'm in fine It's almost odd.
Dear God. I'll feed my whole... Who should I...
Enjoy the peace and quiet while it lasts.
See? That's what bothers
Give thanks to...
Really?
It ain't like this.
He can't be too bad of a king. Long live... See you later.
I get a bad feeling when nothing's going wrong.
I'm not bored. If you've got time to worry about everything that could go wrong, you're bored. That's that.
You shouldn't be walking around by yourself. Good day.
I brought you some...
Sweet Jesus! I'll fill my belly and... Who do I find?
Thank King Sigismund.
Really? He can't be too bad. Long live our...
Farewell.
Good day to you.
I brought you some...
Sweet Jesus, I can't believe I'll fill my... Who do I...
All this is from the curtain...
Is this how the guild takes... May God bless... Farewell.
I brought you some...
Dear God, I'll fill my belly. Who should I...
All this...
Is this how the... May... See you later.
I'm sorry.
Stay close to the others. It's not...
We'll finish this quickly.
My God, a brawl!
Mad. Why did you
I'll
do
be
it?
done with you in a flash.
Careful.
For the love of Christ, spare a few coins for a wretch. Help out a cripple.
Be careful. It isn't safe around here.
Greetings.
I brought you...
Dear God, who should I...
All...
Is this... May God... God be with you.
Be careful. It isn't safe around here.